Hello everybody, welcome back to Road to Master. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're starting off with the white pieces against an 1848 from Portugal. We have a 2 Knights Caracal. Not seen one of these in a very long time. Feels like forever. We've been getting all sorts of stuff, to be honest. So many Villadors recently. But it's good to be back in familiar territory. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit frazzled. As per usual. Ooh, we've got a queen d5. I think the line here is queen h4, right? Or is it bishop d3? I think it's bishop d3. No, it's not. It's queen h4. Yeah, I think it's queen h4, right? And then you play a g4. After like a check and then there. Is it? No, that doesn't seem right. There. Bishop b2 there. Then something. I think the line's queen h4. We played it anyway. But yeah, sure. I think it's also the idea is you're stopping bishop g4 as well. But it is one of those computer moves that you're never really sure on why. But it's a thing, I think. I'm pretty sure. Bishop there. I think we just play c3. Bishop d4. They throw in the check, which is strange to me. We just take. We could potentially go bishop e2. And takes, knight takes. Then the bishop has to do something. In fact, I don't hate that, to be honest. I don't hate that. Queen c2 is fine. We just leave it. And I think the whole point of this opening in particular is that black wants to trade off as much as possible, and white just wants to focus on good development. I think is the whole point behind it. So that's what we're trying to do. Basically, we'll go bishop f4. We'll look to even long castle because the queens are off the board, and we're just taking this bishop at the slightest inconvenience. It's not going anywhere for the time being. So now we're taking it. We have the bishop pair for sure. I think long castling could be the play. I really do. I really do, to be honest. And then look for like a d5 break at some point. If ever possible, I guess. Yeah, c4 isn't that bad. I mean, a d6 would be killer, right? A d6 would be killer. You go there. Supporting that makes sense. We could try stop long castling. That could potentially count as annoying. I think we're just fine with bishop f3, right? Rook there, you go there. Here, I think we just move a rook up. And we'll go to d3, so it's a bit flexible with like a rook lift. Bishop there again. I think we're trying to avoid trading off. So we'll go there, and we're looking at this a7. So it's just being flexible. They can take this pawn if they want. I'm not too bothered. We got g3 ideas as well. With whatever they take. Rook takes, bishop takes g3. Bishop takes just g3 straight away. So it's not hanging. This is nice. The rook lift would be nice if we get like a c5 in potentially. We can think about doubling up. Probably want to play a h whatever that is though first. if we want to free up this rook, because this rook was the only thing that made those tactics work. We'll double up now, and then we'll think about getting these rooks over a bit. Pushing is an option. I'm not too keen on that just yet. I'd like a bit more confirmation with what we're doing over here. B4, B5 could be an option as well. Is actually quite nice. I like that. I like that. And we still have A3 as a solution. And it stops any A6 from them. I think is quite nice. This knight's not doing anything at all. Even if it gets to H5, it's still not doing anything. G3 at the absolute minimum to stop it. They push. Ooh. I mean, there's ideas all over the place, right? The pin is a bit annoying. Rook A3, I think works. Bishop G5, I think works as well. Bishop G5, push, takes, 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 takes. And we're left with a bishop and a rook each. We get a pawn, I believe. That's one to calculate, though. That's one to calculate. G4, G5, push, takes, 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 takes. G5. There. No. There. G5. G4. E4. What am I on about? Takes. 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 Ah, have you got takes? Surely not, because we're threatening to take your bishop. And the whole idea is that we also have G4, bishop G4 as an idea, once we get rid of this knight. Although once we do get rid of the knight... Oh, they decide to do that instead? That's odd. That's very odd, I think. So we'll take. We have opposite bishops for sure. But that's fine. B5 takes push. This isn't going anywhere at all. H4, H5, I think is the way to go. You can throw in the check, sure, but I think that actually helps us more, to be honest. You'd have to spend a move moving the king. You go there? Can't be right. No way. Zero chance. Zero chance that's right. Push is what we wanted to sort of do anyway. Right? That's what we sort of wanted anyway. They go there. So then push H5. And if push, then there. The best thing would be to leave that, I think. And then we start doing like a rook B3. B6 by them admits a draw, I think. They go there to avoid the pin. That's smart. Let's take. Let's take, and we have like a bishop D5. No, let's go bishop E4. Just probing. G6. They push, and now we can sit on G5. D5, sorry. Gosh, I don't know my letters and numbers. I really don't. We can think about moving not to G3 because of the bishop. I'm not scared of that because the bishop's controlling G2. And if the rooks come off, it's almost guaranteeing a draw. We'll go to rook D2, though. We'll go rook D2 and get the king up to C2 if check. is fine. We're the ones who fell for the pin. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. King c2, I guess. Sure. You can have that. You can have it. It's not ideal, but you can have it. We'll do with the rook. And now we're definitely playing for a draw. Definitely playing for a draw. Although this bishop still very nice. Very nice bishop. We can think about asking some serious questions with this bishop, to be fair. Like how do you defend this? I think is a serious question. Rook there. How do you defend that? And to be honest, I don't know how you would defend that as black. I'm going to check and then take. Or at least take g6 would be even better. If king goes to b7, I can think about taking c5. I can think about taking a5. And, you know, it's a nice bishop. It's a very, very nice bishop. We can take with check. Wow. And then we can think about taking this one, although rook blocks. Oh, but then we just take the g-pawn. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we just keep playing. We can think about taking this, and suddenly, we're knocked down material if we can take this pawn. Yeah, wow, that came out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. Smart move. Smart move. Can we be smarter? I don't think we can just yet. We'll play a slow bishop f3 to cover the e2 pawn. We can go king d3 just to blockade this d pawn. And then we can think about starting to attack the pawn this way, or we can go to a6. I think we have the nicer plan. Obviously, we're down the exchange, but it's, I'll say it again, it's such a nice bishop. It's such a powerful bishop. Speaking of bishops, we've elected a new pope, apparently. There was white smoke out the chimney literally like 15 minutes before I started recording this, so hopefully I won't have missed anything. Because I'm very actually interested to see what's happening in regards to that. And by that I mean the pope. So yeah, I guess. There, we can check even. Checking seems nice. Check, king there is only move, then check. Rook takes is interesting. We can think about pushing, actually, is deadly. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, that's really deadly, actually. Because I've got check afterwards as well. Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, literally, where are you going? You're going to have to give up potentially even the exchange. There. Wow. We've got to really think about this now. We don't want to let the king get there, do we? There. Okay, this is interesting. We can take the c pawn at least, right? Check. There. Takes. King takes. There. King there. Works. Push. There. Doesn't do anything for us specifically. Oh, we go... we go rook g8. There is good for us. Yeah, I think we can actually do this. Actually, no, because rook takes is fine for them. So we'll get the c pawn, I guess. We'll get the c pawn. We're in no rush. This is not going anywhere anytime soon. We can always push it if we need to. And we'll get the a pawn potentially. We can think about pushing with c8. Is also an option. I think they should be scared. I think they should be very, very scared. Yeah, let's push. trade off the exchange, pick up the A pawn, pick up the D pawn, pick up the F pawn, and hopefully win this with 43 seconds left to go. We can even go this way round, is insane. Wow. I'm happy. I'm happy. We can push C5, C6 even. Yeah, we'll throw in this check because it's nice. We can go there, I think. Let's pick up the F pawn. Let's pick up the F pawn. Throw this check in. Start pushing this, I guess. Start pushing C. With the fork. Beautiful. Sorry if I go quiet. That was silly. No! Oh. Ay. Too many big moves. Too many big moves there. Anyway, I don't think we deserve to win that, to be honest. We definitely did not deserve to win that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Chess doesn't go particularly well when your mind's not in the right place. 83.4 versus 76.5. Let's quickly go through this. We know this by now. The question is, Queen h4 is the right move. Oh, and then it's bishop c4. I remember now. That's to stop e6 check. If they do go bishop, queen e6 check instead, what is the procedure? Just bishop e2. Yeah, simple. And then queen g4. Is it g3 is the answer? Oh, queen g3. Oh, and then you've got the open file. That was it. It's not the fianchetto. It's the open file that you want. Sound. Yeah. Bishop e2, right move. Again, no rush to take the bishop. Long castles is good. Start pushing central pawns. Get your rooks together is okay. Obviously, we made a mistake with the pawn there. Very silly. Apparently, you just play a3, and after takes, you get the open file. Completely see that. H5 I wouldn't do again if I had the choice. And then we get the really nice bishop. We go the exchange. Black's slightly better here, practically even. And this is -4. Still very tricky, as we saw. Oh, rook d6 here. Very simple. I guess them after rook e7, potentially a perpetual. Oh, king goes back. Oh, and then you hit it this way, though. Still interesting. But you've got some sacrifices that could potentially win you another pawn. At which point it would be over. We get so much counterplay here. This is completely winning. Yeah. If we had more time, I would have really liked to think this through and calculate it all. We got a lot of very good moves, though. We definitely could have done more over this side. I was being stupid. I let them get checks for some reason. Lack of time. We gave up the g-pawn, as you do. And then all these checks here. And then, yeah, just... Oh, it was 2 pre-moves away. 2 pre-moves away from mate. Wow. And we could have done it as well. Yeah, we had enough time because a pre-move takes 1/10 of a second to actually do, to register. So you've not got like infinite time. Yeah, wow. Anyway, that was an enjoyable game. Quite interesting. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like if you liked. Please subscribe if you really liked. And I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.